YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter.
In your face.
This is the Wrestling Rundown live stream of January 15th, 2026. How are we doing today, gentlemen?
Good.
Yeah. Awesome.
Very, very good, man.
Awesome. I'm back rolling
sure
again.
Good?
Oh, yeah. I'm back rolling again. You know what I'm saying? I'm recovering from Bambi's mama. You know what I'm saying? Back rolling.
Bambi's mom, huh?
Hey, man. Bambi's mama took my car out.
Oh, that's right. Damn.
I'm thinking, okay, they can fix. Dude called me and was like, so, Mr. Sir, just want to let you know, it's total. I was like, we ain't even ease into it, nothing. He just like, I'm just gonna rip the Band-Aid off.
Yeah, you might as well.
He could at least give me details about what was damaged, and it's over. So you need to get a new car. All right. They're gonna tell you, you're welcome to buy it back, but it'll be a Savage title, and you still have to fix it. I know, I don't want it back. You can have it.
So the frame was bent.
From the damage, like if you look at it, it looked like with a new bumper, a new passenger side door, a new hood, a new windshield washer reservoir. And it was like little minor things between, like the headlight was gone, obviously. Just things like that you could have put back together. It didn't like it would have exceeded the cost of the car, but it was a 2014 with 152,000 miles on it. So, give or take, I'm coming out better by getting rid of it, because if I bought it as a salvage title and fixed it, it wouldn't have been worth it in the long run. Well, so I was like, let me just go ahead and bite the bullet, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm cutting into my yellow rocket profit, but it's gonna be all right. Look, we had just
getting paid.
No, we had just purchased. Not yet. We just bought some new stuff for the studio and stuff, like new lighting and all that, trying to improve the aesthetic or whatnot. But man, it's like right after we do that, guess what? You gotta buy a new car now. Sorry, I'm like,
yes. Damn. Everything I guess happened for a reason, right?
Hey man, we're gonna get it in. That means we just gotta work harder. It'll be.
Oh, by the way, WWE's hiring.
Quick plans.
Hiring for what?
Executive producer, couple of them, brand marketing for AAA. TKO is hiring that part. A couple of things like that have to do a lot with branding and marketing. Marketing is a huge thing that they're doing.
You know what though? The marketing side would be a nice one to get in. I wish we could get in as like brand ambassadors, which I looked at what it would actually take. Because I looked at Riyadh season 2 just to see what it would take to get in under that. It's a lot. They go in there. We have to do a presentation, and we have to do like it's a lot to go into it, but we can pitch it. But of course, we're nowhere near what they would even consider yet. So once we get our numbers up, I mean, I wouldn't be beyond like, hey, presentation WWE. I'll do a presentation AEW. And
AEW, boy, all Tony Khan gonna do is take a look at what everything I've been saying about old Megan. It's over.
I mean, we don't like dog them. We just tell the truth. We fans. That's the thing. We're fans of all of them.
If I learned anything, especially like WWE, the way they run things, WWE likes, if you look at their content creators and stuff like that, WWE, they like people that, you know what? Never mind. I ain't even gonna get into it.
What's funny is they got to deal with Full Sail University, and they produce NXT. So I guess the crop of new talent from that school ain't cutting it. So I found that very interesting.
That is true, because Full Sail, that's like production city.
Yeah.
That's engineer, production, all that.
Yeah. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a good show ahead of you. Raw, we're gonna talk Raw. We're gonna talk NXT. We're gonna talk Dynamite, and along with Dynamite, we're gonna talk about some. When we get to Dynamite, we'll talk about Powerhouse Hobbs, who is expected to come to WWE and actually expected to go to SmackDown, not NXT, SmackDown.
We ain't sending no more people to UPN.
Yeah, he's expected to go to SmackDown. That's the rumor. And the Rascals, who went from TNA to WWE, all of them, Mind Reed, all of them, went to the AEW. Actually, Mind Reed was supposed to face Leon Slater, and TNA messed it up. They had him on the per pay appearance, and Leon Slater was like, "Yeah, I'm going to AEW." So that match, I don't know what they're gonna do with that match, but yeah, they're supposed to be for the X Division Championship on their debut show, and yeah, Tony Khan took them. But we'll talk about that once we get to AEW, and we'll come with some collision news following all that. But first, we're gonna go WWE Raw, which was live from Düsseldorf, Germany, and it was a Raw was a good show. And we're gonna start off with Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, the new WWE Tag Team Women's Champion. They come to the ring, and she said they put the Kabuki Warriors in their place, and Io Sky said they'll face any team, anytime. Liv and Roxanne came in, and Liv was like, "Yo, I never lost those titles," which is true. You got injured, and Raquel and Roxanne lost those titles, but she said she never lost the titles, and she want what's hers. She said, "We do this the easy way or the hard way. Either you give me the titles or we take them." And then in WWE fashion, Bayley and Lyra comes out. And Bayley says, "Since I beat Roxanne, which I don't know, that's a one-on-one match. That has nothing to do with anything, but whatever. Since I beat Roxanne one-on-one, we deserve a shot at the tag team titles." I was just like, okay, that makes sense. And they're all like facing each other, about to get into it, and then the Kabuki Warriors grab Rhea and Io, pull them from the outside, and the brawl ensues. So, and then Rhea, Ripley, and them they go after, Rhea Ripley and them come into the ring as the Kabuki Warriors go after Liv and them, and that's how the segment ends. Trying to remember all that. Yeah. So, what y'all think about the segment?
I got a question. Does the little girl from AEW Rio have like any copyright to her name? Because I mean, now Rhea and Io are Rio, and I like it.
Well,
I dig it. I'm just saying.
Spelled differently.
Spelled differently.
Because think about it. Perfect example. Sean Paul. Different spelling, same name, pronounced the same.
True.
That's true.
So, but I do like the team of Rhea and Io, and I don't see them holding on to the titles very long, because I think some debauchery is going to happen, and I don't see them as champions very long. But I do like the team, and I think they're really cute together. It's just that whole crazy thing I dig.
Wait, you don't think they're gonna capitalize on that merch a little longer? Because I mean, that Rio.
I didn't say they were going to break up as a team, but I don't think they're going to hold the tag team titles for too long.
I feel you on that.
You think Liv them trying to come through?
All right, so we get to the first match. Well, first we go backstage. Finn Balor playing a video game. Liv asks if he was serious about living up to his claim of carrying the group on his back and winning a championship. And Perez told Balor that Liv had a point, and he said, "Just you watch." So that was the backstage segment, and then you get Javon Evans versus Bravo Americano.
Bring up one point. Point. Can I bring up the fact that even though he said "just you watch" and he was talking, he still lost in the game.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, he get pinned in one and he lost to Cody Rhodes. I was like, oh. Yeah, I was paying attention to everything. My bad.
Could be foreshadowing. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
But you had Javon Evans versus Bravo Americano. I'll say this. Good match. But I want to get off the match for a minute. I want to get on Javon Evans' presentation. Don't have Michael Cole talking about let's get bouncy. What?
Wait, Barrett, we're getting bouncy up in here.
If you want, dude, like, no.
Come on, you know how they do it, cuz you know how they do it. He's gonna run it in the ground. He's gonna run it. You know why? Because they want that line in your head. Even though it's in his song and the crowd already reacts, your boys, see, like they react to it. They want a specific tagline that they're gonna put on merch They're gonna put it everywhere. They want you to say the phrase. It's just like, think about it. Here comes the pain. All we heard was Taz saying, "Well, here comes the pain." He would say that on every SmackDown when Brock came out. What happened? It stuck.
I get that, man, but just Michael Cole is just so vanilla.
I mean, I hate it. It's just because he doesn't deliver it with flavor. Like when he be like,
know,
"It's boss time," and I'm like, "Oh, come on, Cole."
Michael Cole is like the straight edge white dude that they have to have. He delivers it in his old white fashion. Hey, we're getting bouncy over here. Come on, Wade, get bouncy. It's entertainment. He plays that role. As far as merch, though, that would be a good one. You know, Tama Tonga is going to have a shirt too, right?
It's about time.
Yeah.
It's about time.
He's going to have that one.
Oh, yeah.
My coworker's doing that too. I'll be playing the clips.
It's about time.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So how about y'all? Bet y'all they come out with basketballs and everything for Javon. Your boys bouncy. His face gonna be on the front of it with the 6'7". Hold on. We're gonna stay on Cole. Cole did this to himself.
He's so vanilla, bro. Just vanilla as he want to be. Vanilla ice cream. Just but anyway, he beat Bravo in 6 minutes. It was a quick little match. Then the Americanos tried to gang up on him and he got out of it. So
same way he did Dark State in NXT. And you
bounced out of there.
Yeah.
That seems like that's gonna be his thing, escaping.
Well, Adam Pearce told the ref to let the women tag teams know everything will be settled tonight. And then Pearce saw Heyman, and Heyman asked where Breaker was. Heyman said he told Breaker to go home because he wasn't in the mood. So that happened after that little segment. So now I want to get on the CM Punk. Now I want to get on the CM Punk Finn Balor promo. And first of all, I just want to ask y'all, what do y'all think about the promo? Do y'all want me to go over the promo? I'll go over the promo first. So yeah, CM Punk comes to the ring. He said he plans to be champion forever, but anything can happen as evidence by my friend Cody Rhodes, and the fans booed him. Punk said he has he can have all the plans he wants, but it doesn't mean it'll happen. He said he feels that with the fans having his back, he can do the impossible. And then they started chanting his name. He said breaking the rest of the division is a rearview mirror. He says it's time for the champion to do. He says time for the champion to do champ stuff, and he looks forward to seeing what is next and who's going to step up. Then Finn Balor comes out. Punk said he mentioned his name on a long list of people he wants to challenge himself against. He said some weeks he seems like he's just shining a little more shoes. God damn, that's messed up. He said he showed what he can survive against the Vision. He said he mentioned his name, and he said he'll be a fighting champion, and he said he's gonna put on his boots. So CM Punk actually wanted to fight tonight, and then Balor was like, "Nah, bro, I've been watching your little career too. You always get to fight in Chicago. You always had the upper hand. Well, we're going to Ireland next week.
Dublin.
Yeah, Dublin, his hometown, and." That's where he want to have a fight at. Which I thought, hey, if you're a heel, that's a good plan. Hey, you're gonna do it in my hometown, on my time. Yeah. That's even if you won the heel, I thought that's a good move. Like, hey, if we going to Huntsville, Alabama next week, I want to do it in front of my people.
Right.
I don't see what's wrong with that. And so CM Punk told him, like, I want to apologize to the fans here. They won't see the champ work because, you want to fight next week. And he said he also want to apologize to his people that they won't get to see an Irish man become the champion. And then the segment ended. So now, how did y'all feel about this segment?
Well, my first initial reaction is, first of all, it took her to say that to him for him to even get up off his butt and come say something. And it's like, now you come down, you got your entrance and whatnot. You coming out like you the man. Now, granted, we know Finn can go. But as far as kayfabe goes, in recent years, Finn, you ain't been the man
at all.
You ain't even been the leader of the stable, and you supposed to be the leader of the stable,
dude.
And
no, my bad. And what's so bad about the leader of the stable thing is like, so then you remember Judgment Day started. I'm talking about after Edge, after they kick Edge out, and then they become whatever. It was perceived as Rhea was the leader, right?
mm-hmm.
Then it was perceived like when Rhea went out, Damian was the leader, and now it's perceived as like Liv and Dom are the leaders. So it's like you got like 5 different versions of the Judgment Day, and he has not been the leader for real or to stand out.
And the only gold he's able to touch is tag team gold. Sir, you were the first Universal Champion. So it's like you should have already been back in a tussle. Like even if he was taking the LA Knight role, like you should have been in the picture, because at that point you've been. It's like out of sight, out of mind. You've been gone for so long. I almost forgot you was a contender, and now you coming down talking like you the man, and like CM Punk giving you props, but really that could have been where he went. Since CM Punk like to throw zingers, like so. Where you been? Last time I haven't seen you throw a drop kick without pressing X in a long time, sir.
I mean, he did kind of say he was trying to live Morgan's shoes, so he kind of did go there.
Yeah, I would have hit him harder. I'm just saying, man. I want to see Finn get back up there, because again, I feel like he still got enough years behind. I don't want them to wait till he's older, and on the verge of retirement to finally give him a push. Like they're probably gonna do LA Knight. It's like because LA Knight is now on that. He's starting to get on that road where AJ them were. And he probably got a few more years in him when they're gonna be like, all right, we need to go ahead and push him out and bring in more talent. They got plenty. I just want Finn to get his, get his coins while he's still there, man.
I agree.
Because he got cut short. That shoulder injury, man, that wasn't fair. He got cut short.
Yeah. Well, anything could happen in the WWE, and I mean, I would like to see Finn win, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Also, think about this. I mean, he's lost a lot of matches, but he's been in a lot of matches. I mean, he has been consistently on TV, and he has been wrestling.
That's true.
So, and that is a workhorse title, as they say.
Yeah.
Seth made it that workhorse title that needs to be defended.
Yeah.
Gunther did the same thing. He defended it a lot.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I would like to see Finn win. He won't win clean. That's almost a guarantee he won't win clean.
Yeah.
Will he win? I'd like to see it. I don't think it'll happen. And if it does, it won't be clean. And I don't think the Judgment Day is going to help him.
Well, yeah. Yeah. So, all right. All right. So we're gonna get to the second match. The Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane versus Bayley and Lyra Valkyria versus Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez. This is the number 1 contendership for the Women's Tag Team Championships. And Liv and Roxanne Perez won after Liv hit a Oblivion on Kairi Sane and got the win. Match was okay. A little sloppy at times, but this women matches, this especially like with the Japanese, like with the because like with Oscar, there's always some language barrier stuff. But overall, it was an okay match. But my question is, how we feeling about Liv and Roxanne being number 1 contenders? Is it going to add anything to this? Because I still have this belief with this Judgment Day stuff that Liv, Roxanne, all this stuff is going to lead to something big at WrestleMania when Dom gets back. I just have a feeling.
I still remember Finn taking a hotel room key. And I think that's a story that could come back to bite somebody in the butt.
Yeah,
he did take that key.
Yeah,
that's a loose end.
Now wait, is Finn married?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Okay. He might. I don't know. It depends on how his spouse feels. Was it Liv's spouse that stopped the storyline? The way they showed affection, or was it Don's wife?
It was Don's wife.
Okay, so Liv's person is probably cool with if they have like an on-screen romance or whatever. But what y'all think? Y'all think that could be a thing? That could be the swerve.
It would be a great freaking swerve. If
I agree.
It depends because that can go into a because they're talking about Finn becoming a baby face and all that stuff, and people still like him.
Yeah.
They don't like big head McDonough, but if he aligns with Finn, they'll like him.
Yeah.
People still like Finn. People are begging to see the demon again. And he talked about it.
I saw that
on the Cody Rhodes podcast. What do you want to talk about? I think it's an opportunity to branch off a story. Well, Dom comes back, and then Finn gets kicked out, and he's like, well, I don't know what you're doing here, Dom. She gave me the key, and you don't even know what that was all about. I tried my Finn impression.
I also think you giving Triple H and them too much credit. I don't think they're gonna go back.
I don't think Triple H is gonna be the one who's making that call. There's other people in there that are gonna pitch it. This Triple H ain't gonna remember it. He's not. He's got too much shit going on.
Yeah, I agree. But also Becky versus Maxine Dupree takes place next Monday, and it will stream at 3:00 Eastern, noon Pacific. So for us, it's gonna be 1:00 in the afternoon.
Another early Raw.
Be next week. And then you had Jackie Redmond interviewing Maxine Dupree, Otis, and Tozawa. She said becoming champion.
But listen to Otis and the babes, as he called himself. Hey man, hey, I don't even know why they're still hanging on to that, but hey.
She said becoming champion, she proved she belonged. She told Otis and Tozawa they should do the same. She said they're capable of great things. She said last week for her was a setback. She said Becky had to cheat to beat her, so next week she's going to put her in an ankle lock and break her ankle. So.
I mean, that was a good match.
It was, yeah.
So if she breaks her ankle, so be it.
I mean, Maxine doing her best work since she's been there, so
I'm
looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
Get it, Maxine. Get it.
So Raquel Rodriguez, she's being interviewed out by the ramp, right by the entrance. Cole said she known Raquel a long time. She asked her to explain her actions last week. Raquel said she used to smile when told and patiently wear her turn, but no more. And she got angry as she watched her get cheated out of what she earned month after month. She said she won't stop and will keep coming for the title. So Stephanie comes out, she got the leg brace on. The boot, and the refs and stuff like kind of separate them, take Raquel to the back, and then Stephanie, goes in the camera, says something in the camera. She said she would not back down, pretty much. And then Raquel attacks her again. So you have Raquel attacking Stephanie Fakir for the second week in a row. So I'm guessing it's going to lead to the Rumble. That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Again,
feel like a threat again.
Yeah. Again, no Nikki Bella. So second week in a row. Yes. Second week in a row. We ain't got to see it. It's just those two. But something tells me something stinks. But something tells me like Nikki gonna like interfere in the match. I'm telling you, man.
She's just lurking.
I hope Raquel Rodriguez goes off on Nikki Bella. Just power bombs. Tejana bombs her through a table.
Please.
Slim Jim table.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see. Yeah. If she shows up.
Yeah. So backstage, Jey Uso was on the phone when Tozawa and Otis walked in. They were all, they were friendly towards each other. Otis interrupted Jay and said he was serious about winning the title match. Jay said they'll be stepping into the ring with the best tag team in the game, so consider himself warm. And then you have the third match, Dragon Lee and Penta versus Austin Theory and Bronson Reed with Logan Paul and Paul Heyman out there. It ended in a DQ, of course, but did y'all like the match?
I didn't.
Okay, I'm okay. It's hard for me to like anything Austin Theory's in. I'm sorry. It's something about Theory, man. Like he's not bad. You know how you just turn something on and you just like, I want to watch this person.
Yeah.
I don't. If Theory was fighting in that match by himself, if it was Austin Theory versus whoever, I may be watching it for whoever. Because
it's the character.
Yeah, nothing just makes me want to watch Austin Theory. So it's kind of like, hey, that's what kills it for me. I just really don't. And maybe it'll grow on me, but I just don't care to see him right now.
What they should do with Austin Theory is give him, instead of the pretty boy badass thing that he's got going on, just make him the badass. Like make him like a John Moxley, and people will get behind that. Make him solo, winning stuff solo without the Vision, and people will get behind.
I agree with that. Well, I agree with the winning stuff without the Vision. Like they need to. It's like no one cares for it because like, all right, you're in the Vision now, so it's like it's like you took out Seth Rollins and put him in, so it's like cool, but. I think they messed this up. I think they, like you said, they should have had him in solo matches. I think he should have been going after Grayson Waller.
Tie up them loose ends.
Yeah, beating him down. You know, that's what he should have been doing.
That would have
having Heyman, and then having Heyman with him as he do it. Like have everybody doing their separate thing. You know.
Yeah, because right now they're all just lackeys.
Yeah, pretty much.
But the important thing in this match is not about the match itself. It's about what happened after the match.
Yes. Yes.
So Breaker, he speared Penta. And then he kind of like looked at Dragon Lee on the outside. Pierce came into the ring and told Braun, not tonight. And as they was arguing outside, Reed gave Penta a tsunami. So they just messed the Penta up in there. So Pierce got in Reed face and Breaker speared Penta. Pierce swung, Breaker around and told him that he's sick of his shit. Breaker shoved him into the corner. And then Heyman had to pull Breaker away. And then Heyman tried to, he tried to play peace with Pierce. And then we got yelling back and forth. And then the Vision walked to the back as Heyman and Pierce continued an intense conversation, And then Logan told Pierce, he's going to hurt you. You have to stop. So then we get backstage, which I love. Like Pierce, I ain't gonna lie here. I ain't never seen Pierce that mad, bro. Spitting all out the mouth, red face. He was hot. I loved it, man. Because like you put your hands on me, you spitting this indefinitely. And then Heyman was like, that's a big mistake because from what I'm looking at, you started it pretty much.
You know what I thought?
What?
I thought he was gonna step out that coat. Go ahead and step back into that role.
Yeah, he's a former NWA champion.
Yes.
Which is crazy. Both of the GMs are former NWA champions. But,
which means at any time, summon them powers. If you need to handle something, do it.
Twitter handle is Scrap Daddy. He knows how to scrap.
Yeah.
Exactly. It is official. He got them hands. So I need him to be. So hey man, he threw the alley-oop. But I'm just saying, like, it needs to happen. Let him put them hands on Braun. Even though Braun gonna kill him. But at least he stand up for himself.
But I like the storyline period because I'm liking this development now. Because number one, it creates that Braun Breaker's unhinged, which is needed for his character. He's a Steiner. Let him start acting like one. I like that. It's something that his uncle would do. It's something his dad would do. Beating up, something on TV in a way, like beating up the authority figure, right? And it just get an added element with the Vision and Pierce because this is going to play out. How is it going to play out? Well, hey, we're coming for your job now. Like you put your hands and then having Heyman and Pierce had this back and forth leading up. So I like this whole dynamic. And then I want to see like if WWE like front office do something and like Triple H had to come get involved and for investigate. So stuff like that. So I think that's great going into the show. For that show.
Wait for it. I was gonna say that it kind of has a different attitude.
What happens? What happens? A whole different attitude. But what happens if Triple H does get involved and he says, "Listen, I'm going to suspend you, Adam Pierce. Who could be the Raw general manager? Oh, John Cena.
Nah, they ain't gonna do that.
It could happen. Anything could happen.
I think I think they could if they even if they did suspend like Adam Pierce, I can see like people I can see Paul Heyman wiggling his way into like power for like a couple of weeks until the investigation's over. I can see something like that happening.
Or Nick
like
Aldis
what would it what you say what?
Nick Aldis handling both shows.
Or that too. I mean, that probably more possible than the Heyman thing. But I'm just saying it would be great TV if Heyman was doing like his Eric Bischoff WCW. I'm in power and I got the NWO behind me. And I give them
Commissioner Foley ain't coming back.
Yeah, so
ain't that the truth?
Yeah. So but wouldn't that be good? They wouldn't be good they wouldn't be good TV though, having Heyman as the boss and giving the vision everything. But
I mean, you can see I've run this show before.
Yeah,
I can run it now.
Exactly.
And I mean, hey.
And then Braun Breaker still being unhinged could cause a conflict of interest. And then that could be the way that Braun Breaker becomes a face.
Yeah, because Seth Rollins is coming back in a couple months. That's the rumor. He's supposed to be back before Mania.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying.
Oh yeah. He's still injured. He's supposed to come back. I forgot all about Seth Rollins because the show goes on without him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be coming back before Mania. Like they said, he's supposed to be back by March. So yeah, there could be some added stuff into it. So but
the annoying laugh back.
Yeah. Do y'all see that commercial with Triple H at his desk and he was taking calls from like athletes and stuff, talking about they want to be part of WrestleMania?
Yeah.
Everybody wants in.
Ironically, all the people who were in the front row that they show at all the shows, including the basketball players and everybody else in between, I Show Speed. I'm saying like these are all the people that have pretty much been guests on the show in some way, shape, form. Y'all just like, hey, since we got you here, let's cut this scene real quick. You mind? Okay, let me film this for something we're gonna do later.
And then Obi family vignette aired. Cole talked about him giving up the NXT title last Tuesday as he embarks on a journey to either Raw or SmackDown. He said they'll find out what's next for the NXT title tomorrow night on NXT, which we'll talk about in a minute. And then AJ Styles made his entrance. And then Gunther gets interviewed, who said Styles shouldn't be disrespectful of the man who made John Cena tap like a little beer. He laughed and said Styles should be worried about what he's going to do to him. So now you have Gunther versus AJ Styles. Now we talked about this last week, what we thought was going to happen, and I think we all said that no one was going to win the match, right? Like we all kind of like, yeah, no one's going to win the match because both men really couldn't afford to lose. Well, you know, as we saw on Raw, the way that they made you see Gunther tap, the ref didn't see it. Right, which cool. So it kind of gives AJ out. I made you tap. The ref didn't see it, and then Gunther, pulled what he pulled, and then AJ lost. So do we go back to this match? Do we do this again?
I think it was a great match.
It was a good match.
I think Gunther, the ring general, was kind of smart about it, because he tapped AJ.
Yeah,
he didn't tap the mat. So he outsmarted the ref. He outsmarted AJ. He really outsmarted AJ.
Yeah.
So, bring it back because it was a great match.
It was brilliantly done. Like they have great chemistry. You can tell, like, just the styles just meshed perfectly. No pun intended. Like everything just matched perfectly. And then with the finish is not something that you see all the time. It's like an old school feel finish. Yeah. I mean, I liked all of it. I liked everything about it. Yeah.
Like if like I said, we both didn't want them to lose. But if one had to lose, if AJ Styles had to lose, I wouldn't mind him. I didn't mind him losing like that, as opposed to like a Gunther just, beating him outright. So I'm not mad at it.
Run it back.
Definitely. Run it back, Jay. All right, but All right.
I'm mad. The crowd ate that up too. They did not care that Gunther was doing that to AJ, even though they still cheer for AJ. It was just like, yay, AJ. Oh, he got hit in the nuts. Yay, Gunther. I'm like, wait a minute, who y'all going
for? Better crowd than last week on Raw. Was that last week when that was like, I wonder, was it Brooklyn?
When they was standing up, everybody was just like,
yeah, this crowd was way better.
Yeah, because it's
better.
They're in Germany. It's a hop, skip, and jump from Austria.
Yeah. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, Raw grade 0 to 10. What are we giving Raw? Ted, you go first.
Put me on the hook. I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
Okay.
8.
I gave it an 8 too. I thought, because if you look at this Raw, this is what I want for my wrestling. Now, some of the stuff was like, especially Raquel attacking Stephanie, maybe it's kind of lazy, but hey, it's building a feud. So this Raw built feuds. It promoted next week Raw, which Maxine versus Becky, and then you have Punk versus Balor. The tag team titles are being showcased a bit now with the Usos having it, and everybody won their shot. The women's tag team championships, which is being shined here.
Yeah.
You got new number 1 contenders in Liv and Roxanne, so that's been advanced.
Facts.
And then Punk, like I said, Punk division with the Adam Pearce. So there was a good Raw. It's pushing everything towards the Rumble and towards Saturday Night Main Event coming up. But overall, I can't hate on it. I gave it an 8.
So now Triple H is flipping a coin, I'm sure, because Becky is going to be facing Maxine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Becky's from Ireland. Finn is going to be facing Finn.
You mean Punk?
Or Finn is going to be facing Punk, sorry. Finn is going to be facing Punk, and he's from Ireland.
Yeah.
You're going to have to make happy on one of those. Who's it going to be?
Ooh.
If I had to guess, it's probably Becky.
Who?
Becky Lynch. He'll probably have Becky win, but have Finn lose.
I'm going to go opposite.
Nobody.
It could happen.
You think Finn about to win that belt?
It's a possibility.
Now, look, I'm just like you two. I want Finn to win too, but I just don't see it.
Boy, if they swear that, what?
Now, if they do it, I'll be ecstatic about it. Great, but I just I just don't have faith.
Well, because the thing is, if Lynch beats Maxine again, that's over. It's done.
Well, yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't make sense for her to get another shot after that. It's like, okay, you've been beat down, baby. Go to the back of the line.
We're in WrestleMania season now, so and then like I said last week, I think it was last week. If you look at Triple H booking, right? It's WrestleMania season. Now it's time for the stars and the veterans here. It's time to start building WrestleMania. Like Maxine is great. That was great. But now it's time for Liv to put her title up against somebody worthy of WrestleMania. I don't know who that is, but I don't think it'd be Maxine. It's time to build WrestleMania. It's time to build ticket sales now. Like we're getting into WrestleMania season.
Ow.
It's being real.
Said, baby,
I'm just being real.
You ain't measuring up, baby. You ain't up to par.
Yeah, like she's great, but it's not yet. She's not WrestleMania ready yet.
I will say this though, I really enjoyed the 2 matches that they had.
Me too.
Out of the women's matches as of late, those 2 have really stood out. Yeah. So kudos to both of you.
Which is like I said, which is why I think they're not doing anything with Jade now, because they're about to push. I think they're supposed to be. I think they're waiting on Bianca. That's the thing with Jade. They're waiting on Bianca. That's what they're waiting on. But if Bianca's not here in time, I heard it's supposed to be Charlotte. So it's WrestleMania season, bro. WrestleMania season. Charlotte Flair is Triple H's favorite. I don't know why y'all are so surprised about this. He is Triple H's favorite. One of his favorites. Y'all might well get ready for WrestleMania season. So it's time for the veterans.
It doesn't hurt Jay to lose to Charlotte either.
Exactly.
No. I mean, but I'd rather see the story fulfill itself.
Now,
So
like I said,
they want
Bianca. They want
yeah.
Bianca. They want Bianca. So that's their first choice. If Bianca, for some reason, if the hand is not properly whatever, then they're gonna do Charlotte.
Dang, her knuckle must be really.
Yeah, I heard it's really hard to. It's really
Heal.
hard to like heal. Yeah.
Well, so you have to use your hand. Like it's almost like having a foot injury. Like you have to use it at some point in some capacity. So it's hard to keep
so
it.
It's hard to
Yes.
Yeah.
Stabilized. Like you almost have to have it super locked in place to heal. Because use your hand, you got to move. And then of course with hers, not only is she gonna have to do that, but she got to work out. She got to get back in WrestleMania shape.
Exactly.
So on top of all that, now you got to train hard too.
Yeah.
Man, I think she can do it though. Yeah. And she need to bring Tez with her. Yeah. Not me, but the other Tez.
Don't be surprised that the Royal Rumble's coming up. Just don't be surprised you see Bianca show up at the Royal Rumble. That's all.
I would be happy. I need the whip. Whoosh, I need the head. I need the head.
If she show up, she's winning. She's gonna challenge Jade. So now we're gonna get to NXT, ladies and gentlemen. NXT starts off. The show starts off with a shot at the NXT Championship sitting in the middle of the ring. Remember, Obafemi relinquished the title last week. He said, "Hey, I'm out. See y'all."
I was laughing. I was like, the drama behind this shot. They just zoomed in, zoomed out, had the lights all low. I was like, look at the drama.
Well done. Well done.
So they're in the middle of the ring. Ava is announcing that she said the men's division is wide open, and she started talking about the opportunities because the men's roster was on the outside of the ring. She started talking about opportunities when Ricky Sainz interrupted with that blue shirt on. Pretty much, he said, "Yo, all them left. You know, Oba, Javon, and Trick left because they were scared of him."
Bro, I swear that Destiny Child had that on a red carpet. Beyonce had somebody had that blue shirt on, that blue sweater. I done seen that on a female before. I know I had. Yeah. And somebody was joking on him. He was like, "Your mother." I was like, "Oh yeah." Somebody said something too. Like, I don't know if you caught that on the camera. He looked like, "Your mother."
Love it.
Like, bruh.
So he pretty much told Ava, "Just give me the belt." Like, and she's like, "No." You know what I'm saying? She said that on February the 3rd, there will be a 6-man ladder match to determine the NXT champion. She placed the belt on the hook and it rose to the ceiling. And she said the qualifying match is going to be next week to see who qualified for that 6-man ladder match. And then as the belt rose up, everybody started fighting. And my boy from Evolve, Keanu Carver, which I remember I watched I think I watched like the first 5 episodes, and that's the one I liked the most. They made him look strong. He eliminated everybody.
Bruh, the way he came in there.
That dude's a beast.
He's a beast, man.
That is why I want people like Troy to watch him. Watch him. That's how you be a big man.
That's a teaching moment.
Bingo.
And then as he was destroying everybody, he saw Ricky Sainz look at him from the ramp. So
Ricky's like, that was so funny, dude. Like, yeah, you finna get it too. Don't even worry about it.
All right, so we get back. Ava's in the back talking on the phone. Tony D'Angelo was shown walking past her in the background. And then Robert Stone walked up to her and told her that Blake Monroe was on her way. Kalani Jordan versus Lola Vice. There was a great match for obvious reasons. It was a great match because it was a pretty decent match. I'm not gonna lie to you. And it was great to see Lola Vice win. I love me some Lola Vice. And Kalani Jordan was where she needed to be. In the L column. But without the joking though, it was a decent opener. Decent opener of a match. It was. Like,
Lil Maya, you did your thing, girl.
It was a decent opener.
We love you, Kaylani.
I'm not gonna be a hater. It was a decent opener. You know.
So damn.
So then you have a video package of Tavion Heights aired that he talked about coming for Jasper Troy's speed title. And that was followed by Jasper Troy saying he didn't need 5 minutes to beat him. So now you get Jasper Troy versus Tavion Heights for the Speed Championship. And Jasper Troy won in 4 minutes and 9 seconds to retain his belt. Which I thought was pretty good. Which I thought was a good match. So are you mad that he didn't take long to beat Tavion Heights? I thought this was the appropriate match for him to, Tavion Heights should have been able to stand with,
I mean, he should like a contender. That I'm not mad about.
Okay.
Jasper should have to struggle with guys that are closer in his stature. I appreciate that. But when you bring in the little men, and you still having the same type of match with the little men, and struggling sometimes even harder, because he was cocky when he beat Tavion. The little man had when he was struggling. I'm like, come on, Jasper. Your chain's heavier than the person you fighting. Come on, bruh.
That belly to belly overhead suplex was amazing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That, I mean, damn. That's a big dude to be taken over like that.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think it was a decent match. Not my fave, but it was a decent match.
Speed match.
If anything, it showed Jasper Troy's weaknesses more than anything.
Well, which is why he's the speed champion. Let him in there for 4 minutes.
You gave him a kudos and jabbed him in the gut all in one, bro. Damn.
But it's the truth though. I think that's why he has to speed. I think that's why he has the speed championship. Because he's only in there for about 4 to 5 minutes, and it hides a lot of his stuff. But even you said you still saw his weaknesses.
Yeah.
We're gonna call it the Goldberg title. You got the Goldberg belt. Go ahead and get in and get out.
Yeah.
Before you make yourself look bad.
And then after the match, Tavion Heights was attacked by Lexis King. How do y'all feel about Lexis King character, man? Do y'all like that? Brian Pillman's son? Do y'all like his? Do y'all like his character?
What is he now? A freaking cowboy?
I
thought he was like an 80s, 90s rocker. Now he's a freaking cowboy.
I don't know what he's doing, man. He's still spray painting on his or drawing on his beard and stuff. So I guess that's still part of the gimmick, but I don't get it. Yeah. Is he still sliding out? Did he slide out in the chair?
No. I mean, I think he's still doing when he has his matches. I mean, he did it with his match with Tavion.
Yeah, he's still sliding out in the chair. It's like the character's confused. It's almost like it's trying to find its footing again.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they trying to reset it, but they going left. Like, I need to pull that back in. I couldn't settle for the Rocker if they booked him right. Because, again, he reminded me of just like an alternate universe version of Jericho. It was like, hey, if you play your cards right, you can walk down, you can stay in that lane, but they just steered off too far. Yeah. I don't know. And plus, he lost. He's the fastest defeat in Speed history. Now you mad? Who you mad at?
Yeah,
true.
You lost to Tavion.
All right. So now we get to a backstage segment where Ava is talking with Fatal Influence. She told the women, I think Rand, QCC, and then Zakaria, they was on back there. And so she told all the women that they would compete in the triple threat tag match next week with the winners.
You keep giving her a hood name, Zakaria.
Whatever. With the winners to receive a shot at the TNA Knockout Tag Team Championship, currently being held by the Inspiration, which was the Iconics in WWE back then. So glad to see this TNA WWE partnership is not over with.
Yeah.
Also, AJ Styles did appear in the opening of the TNA Impact show today.
Nice.
So, yeah, he was there tonight. So that was
That's
dope.
cool.
Yeah, he was there.
Get ready to fly.
And he plays TNA music too.
Nice. That's a good little touch right there too.
Yeah. That's dope. Oh yeah, Lexis King was walking through the back and he bragged to Chase U when he ran across them. Stax and Ariana Grace joined them and backed them up. As they parted ways, Robert Stone walked past and reminded King that he can't just go around attacking people. And then Stone tried to brush off Miles Bourne, who wanted to work with him, but Bourne aggressively grabbed him and demanded to be in a qualifying match. Stone said he can see what he can do. And then you saw another video package of Elio LaFleur. He spoke of his career in French with English subtitles, and like they built him up though. So, and he supposed to be fighting. He supposed to be fighting Ethan Page next week.
Yeah, I mean, I expect him to actually pull an upset.
You think?
Yeah.
His first showing, I expect him to pull an upset.
Yeah.
So, and then that means Ethan Page would be free to go for the world title.
Yeah. I think I think he held that North American title long enough. I think he did his job with that title. I think it's time for him to go either up to the NXT Championship picture or go to the main roster. He's ready for either for me.
Because I think why would you keep him there? Think about we talked about the heavyweight scene a few months back and how slim it was with Oba and them there. So now it's even slimmer. So we need to move some folk up because
he needs to be one of them.
Yeah.
What up, Tyler?
What up, man?
Yeah, so it's time to move him up.
North American title, Eagle, French Eagle. I could see it.
Yeah. You see Blake Monroe. She's walking in the back, but you see Tony D'Angelo. He like lurking in the background. So I guess he's Sting from '97, just lurking. He was doing it all night.
He kind of remind me of like an odd version of the Drifter too. Remember he used to be backstage too, just randomly walking with his guitar, and the big scarf on and everything, just looking with the ponytail. Like, what is it? The man bun, whatever it was.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. So then we come back and then we see the most elegant, beautiful woman in NXT. Blake Monroe appears. Nope. Blake Monroe appears, and she said, what she did last week, nobody knows what to do with someone as beautiful as her, and I agree with her 100%.
And the doctor that did it.
She said, "Hey, watch your mouth." She said she's the standard. You're not no slender here.
Hey, get it how you get it, baby.
No slender.
Had some Squidward. Go ahead.
She said she's the standard and the most. Hold on. She said she's the standard and she's the most complete woman in NXT, and I agree with that too. She said she lost her patience last week, and as she's talking in the ring, gracing us with her presence because we're not worthy of it. Jada Parker interrupts.
How much is she paying you? Ladies and gentlemen,
she ain't paying me nothing.
Miss Parker has returned. Now the crowd erupts. First of all, can we talk about this pop from the second the music hit and everybody stood on their feet? Because we was going to sleep during Blake Monroe.
Well, you was going to sleep because you had a long day at work, brother.
No. Everybody's like, okay, let's clap for her. She cutting her promo. She's talking about how she's this, how she's that, the glamour. And now I say, Miss Parker. That music hit. She came out smiling. Everybody on their feet, ready for the one and only Miss Parker to come back.
What did everybody smiling? I don't know about everybody smiling.
I think the whole crowd stood up, Booker. Don't be trying to deflect.
I don't think the whole crowd did that, but
crowd
whatever helps you sleep at night.
That was the loudest pop of the night.
It was like fourth best. But
behind who?
Behind Blake Monroe. And then some others. But
he turned his volume up on hers and then turned it down on everybody else. No, sir.
So let me see. So Jada come through and interrupted my girl, and she blew kisses to the crowd. Monroe immediately interrupted her, prompting Parker to drop the mic. Then she dropped Monroe. She high stepped it in, hypnotic Monroe to the floor, and then so I guess she coming back as a Tyler. Tyler, we talking about that next. We already know about that. You late, my man. But we
We'll get to that. We'll get to
yeah,
that.
we'll get to it.
We're gonna get to that.
But yeah, how y'all feel about Jada Parker coming back? I don't even think I gotta ask y'all about it. But how do y'all feel about coming back? And feuding with Blake Monroe looks like.
I mean, I'm for it. I don't mind it. It's a good starting point to see what Blake Monroe can, if she can elevate other stars. Because I mean, Blake Monroe's not new. I mean, she's new to NXT, but she ain't new to wrestling.
Yeah.
So I want to see if she could elevate. And I think it's a good contrast of character. You have Jada Parker, who is like ghetto fabulous, so fine. And then you have, Barbie doll from England, who, she is
elegant.
Yeah. She's elegance, and she's a complete woman, especially with all the, enhancements she's had.
Everything but the poodle in her purse.
The slander I'm having with you two is unacceptable.
Hey,
especially y'all talk about Miss Monroe.
That she's gonna tag team with Paris Hilton.
Well, hey, dude, you know what? I'm going to the next subject. We'll get back to her. So, they had a segment called the NXT Progressive Spotlight. Yeah, because we gotta put a name on everything.
Of course.
Shallow Hill. He told a hilarious Christmas story from his childhood involving chaos with a family of squirrels that he brought into the house.
I don't know what's up with this dude. I don't know what's up with this dude. Like, what the hell his character is supposed to be, but it's entertaining because he says
a toothless hillbilly. I'm guessing that's the character.
But what?
A toothless hillbilly.
But he's like a cyber nerd also, and he's a psycho. And so it's so many.
I don't know, man.
A person on the internet. He's basically a guy who researches how to do really strange stuff that you shouldn't be researching. He has fun with animals for some reason, and he's a computer nerd. Yeah, okay. I dig it. I think the character is great. I want to see more of it. And he has a wicked moveset.
He do.
His moveset's nice.
But he said losing his tooth as he fell into Ariana Grace's mouth was a happy accident. He talked about what he said.
A happy accident.
Yeah,
happy accident. I was like, it just sounds funny hearing it come out again. It's just like, dang, bro. Yeah, his character all over the place, yeah.
But Stacks did beat him in 4 minutes to retain the TNA International Championship.
I mean, he was fighting a handicap match.
I like Stacks and Grace. I like them as a comedy duo. I didn't think I'll ever see Stack as a comedy duo, but here we are. But I think it worked with those two.
I think it does work. I think, yeah, I agree with you. I think it does work. And and the character is good as a chicken shit heel.
Yes, way better than what he was.
Yeah.
Way better than what he was. Because, man, where he was, it's like he was almost in like limbo.
Mm-hmm. That's a good way of putting it.
Showing up in random segments with Chase U and just all over the place and disappearing. And then showing up, getting beat and disappearing. It's like, bro, what is your character now?
But yeah, with him with Grace, this is good.
Oh yeah, and he got the girl, so hey. Okay, if he can get that denture residue off of face, he'd be all right.
You talking about getting partnerships with WWE? We ain't getting nothing.
What? Hey man, the commentators worse. Need I bring us some of booking them lines? They be speaking.
That's true. That's true. How we feel about this Izzy Dane and Tatum Paxley segment? Izzy comes out saying she's the champion. Yes, I lost, but look what I got at the end. I got the belt, and I studied the locker room, and I studied the company. I was able to get this. And then Tatum Paxley comes out, headbusts a security guard, and Izzy Dane looks on scared.
It's go to sleep time.
Hey, Hey, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, WWE, TKO. I have an offer to make y'all. Me, Ty, and my cousin Tez hire security. Because clearly the security y'all got ain't getting the job done. Y'all let little Tatum Paxley headbutt y'all, and he's out. I'm talking, he's out cold.
Yep.
I would have shot the cat under her so quick.
That little noggin.
Let us be security.
Okay, hold on. I just got to interject. You know, this camera, I have to zoom it in. I am very small. I'm smaller than that security guy who got headbutted. You know, I'm just like a little big-headed bastard. I'm kind of like JD McDonough. So I Triple H don't hire me for hire them. I'm pretty sure they're big enough.
Okay, well hire me and Ted. We can do it.
Yeah, I mean,
big guys.
Up until 21, I couldn't get into.
I think you do a better job than no dude getting laid out.
Yeah, dude was But you remember these same people? Even Jordan Grace is bigger, but remember Jordan Grace is whooping them too. So they just
Jordan Grace might be a little bit of a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
I mean, she's a problem.
I still shoot the cat. I still trip her up. I mean, she ain't too big to.
I think the payoff with Tatum and Izzy Dane was blah. So I'm over it, and I'm pretty sure a lot of fans are too.
Yeah, dude, did you see the crowd during this promo? Izzy Dane, you could have heard somebody fart in the front row.
No, I heard the crowd turn her mic off. That's what I heard.
Turn her mic off. Didn't nobody want to hear that. Nobody.
Let Sean Spears talk for you, baby girl. Let Sean Spears do that.
I mean, she sounded like Michael Cole.
Yeah, let Sean Spears do the talking. It was like I said, but NXT they supposed to be, you know, sharpening up their mic skills. So hey, let her do her.
She need to do a little bit more than sharpen up her mic skills.
Yeah,
I have no interest in Izzy Dane. Zero.
I don't think most people do.
I'm about to say zero interest at all.
I don't think.
See, spooky, crazy little white girl. She was more entertaining.
Yeah. So,
JC Jane and her, and that says a lot.
Ricky Saints said he's owed a rematch, so he's already in the ladder match. He mentioned he would be watching the qualifying match between Shallow Hill and Josh Briggs. Stats walked up to him and complained about Hill being the qualifying match after defeating him. Saints told him, yeah, your girl helped you win the match, but it's all right. You still got the title. You still got the girl, so what's wrong? Walked off. I like Ricky Saints.
But
I'm loving Ricky Saints. I'm loving heel Ricky Saints, by the way. And then it showed Tatum Paxley being escorted out the building at the Vanity Project. They found a microphone. They announced that they had signed an NXT contract. So the Vanity Project is part of NXT, ladies and gentlemen.
They're ready to evolve. Let's go.
Yeah. And then they ran when they saw Kiana Carver walking by. A cameraman walked up to Carver, who took exception to the invasion of his privacy and pop faced the camera. And then he said, next week's card, ladies and gentlemen, Josh Briggs versus Shallow Hill. So you will be seeing Josh Briggs on your TV next week.
And Eli already down to a 9. The highest rating they can get is a 9, just because of that. Keep on losing points.
And Eli Knight versus Sean Legacy, and also Ethan Page versus Elio LaFleur in the women's triple threat tag team match. So they got a pretty booked card next week as far as NXT.
Anything but Briggs, it sounds good.
Wait, is the title going to be on the line with Ethan Page and LaFleur?
It don't say, but I think so because I remember in the segment. It is gonna be on the line because in the segment, Ava said the title's gonna be on the line. Because I remember they made a little joke and Ethan was like, "Who get to just come in on their first night and challenge for a belt?" Mm-hmm. And she was like, "Yeah, you remember you came in on your first night and challenged for the world title, so yeah, the title will be on the line."
True.
So, I just want to see Shiloh do what he needs to do. Put Briggs down.
I don't think he's beating Briggs though.
What?
Look, I'm not saying that I want Briggs to win. Don't get me wrong, but I just think they're gonna have Briggs in that match.
They ain't gonna beat that little ugly skeleton off his shoulder. Right. I want to see that happen. Right, I can't wait. And then rub your teeth on his forehead. I want to see it. Finish it. Disrespectfully.
That's disturbing, but I'm actually intrigued to see that.
That's disrespectful. Like, oh yeah, I beat you.
Yeah. But then you have the last match of the night, Dion Lennox versus Joe Hendry. Dion Lennox came with Dark State, of course, and Joe Hendry came with OTM. And which was crazy at the end of the match, Tony D'Angelo attacks Dion Lennox, then he attacks Joe Hendry, and then puts Joe Hendry on top of Dion Lennox for the win.
They did everything that happened on SmackDown with the exception of the match being a little different. And because let's see. What are we doing? But I like this Tony D'Angelo though.
Yeah.
You like
and then after the match, Ava brought out security to rein in Sting. My bad, Tony D'Angelo. But he laid them all out before leaving the ring, and Ava gave him the side eye.
I like this Tony D'Angelo, man.
It's it's the Stone Cold thing.
Yeah,
he does what he wants to do.
It just reminds me of Sting of '97. Remember Sting used to pop up, beat up people, and leave. That's all.
I would go more with the Stone Cold thing.
Really?
The Sting wouldn't beat up like the faces. The only issue he had with the faces was when Rey Mysterio jumped on his back and bam, flipped him. Other than that, he was always beating up the NWO. But yeah, I do like this Tony D'Angelo Stone Cold kind of gimmick, this badass guy, like Jon Moxley. He's just gonna do what he's gonna do. He's a tweener in between.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So NXT, ladies and gentlemen, grade. I'll go first. I gave it a 7.
I gave it a 7.5.
Okay.
I give it a 7.
7.
I can give it a 7.
Yeah. So with that NXT, you starting to see the future of the men's division, and you starting to see the. So I guess we're starting to see how Evolve works. You get involved, you get involved, you get NXT contracts. NXT contracts, you do good, go to the main roster.
They finna be killing each other in Evolve now.
Which is now crazy because like now you realize that like I said last week, realizing that my number 3 baby mama, Nikita Lyons, and Wendy Cho all got demoted.
I already knew that. When you got that's like back in the day being sent back to OVW. Like it's the same scenario. Get back down to development.
Okay, but I didn't think Wendy Cho. I didn't think Wendy. And her name Wendy Cho.
Wendy
Chu, whatever. I didn't think she was bad as a wrestler though.
But think, man, they've been trying to figure out her.
Yeah, Evolve would be more of like make sure you got your timing down. NXT, make sure you got your promos down. Once you have those two, you go up.
Because Wendy wasn't bad, but she also wasn't good. And a lot of times she wasn't used in a capacity where she could really show her stuff. Because she was always in some weird characters. And it's like, remember, she was the evil Asian empress. And then during that storyline with Xia Li, the pillow gimmick. Then she woke up. No, she was happy. Then she fell asleep. And I was like, okay. All right. Now you're like a zombie.
You gotta evolve your character to get to the next level. See how that works?
Bars. But now she's actually normal now. She didn't have anything awkward about her. From what I've seen, she's actually like a normal character now.
Yeah.
So
all right. AEW Dynamite, ladies and gentlemen. So
Maximum Carnage, something like that.
In Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah, but it's always a title.
Yeah.
He titled his stuff like episodes on Netflix. Every show gotta have a title.
Who?
AEW. Yeah. AEW.
The Master of Carnage.
Yeah, every show gotta have a title like a show on Netflix or something.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know why they do that. Yeah. But, we started the show and you see Samoa Joe putting a bounty on Hangman Page, and Brian Keith stepped in and he wanted to collect that bounty. So now
Brian Keith be cracking me up. Go ahead.
Pac versus Darby Allin was the first match. Kid's gonna kill himself, man.
100%.
It's gonna happen. It's definitely.
You see the step spot?
I would never.
The balcony.
Wait, like when he belly to belly into the come on, dude. He like I was watching him out. Like he won't be satisfied till he paralyzed. He won't be. Dude, that's insane.
10-year career, maybe.
If that long, like his bump card is probably going down. Like they count in increments of 5 per bump versus everybody else that have normal matches. Because there's no, if not more, because there's no way. Like I get he's small, and I get smaller people can, but you can still break,
dude.
You can still break.
Like the coffin drop from the top, like the from the top rope all the way down to the floor, and then the coffin drop on the apron on top. It's too much. The belly to belly on the floor, the belly to belly on the steps. It's just too much, man. And he won't be satisfied until until he in a wheelchair. And that's sad to say. And I don't want to wish that upon him, but the way that he wrestles, he won't be. And then you see like the guardrails on the show, like the where the fans sit. They had like these rails because they had the LED TVs, and like the way they were like bent, it was just they won't be satisfied, man. I don't think anybody in AEW be satisfied.
Let me tell you this: Tony's gonna let him do it. Tony's gonna let him do it.
Because I said it before, I'll say it again. We appreciate the entertainment that the wrestlers do, and I hope they're doing it of their own free will and not being told, hey, listen, we need something in this match, and they're going to keep raising the level, because WWE has been around for a long time, and they never had to do that because they had something called a actual creative writing team.
Mm-hmm.
Doing all that, are you creative? No. Is it art? Okay, yeah, art to put yourself through pain, the art of wrestling, extreme, whatever. But dude, you're gonna disappoint a lot of people when you end up in a wheelchair. And here's the other thing: people have died in the ring for doing less than that, and you're just all around.
Yep.
You need to start using your noggin a little bit more. I mean, I get it. You have a high threshold for pain, and that's part of being, the stunt man without any protection, which is a wrestler. But dude, you are not going to have a quality of life to enjoy when you're 40.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. It
ain't worth it, man.
No.
It ain't worth it. It's like, it gets to a point to where we were entertained by certain things that guys did back in the day, like Foley and people like that. We're like, yeah, but again, even they were as crazy as it looked, somewhat in a controlled environment.
Exactly.
With this one, it's not controlled. It's just like, get out there and just whatever you want to do, just do it.
And please don't be one of those, like, you only live once. Yeah, and you're going to die once too. And if you don't die, guess what? You're going to be in a bed like this, sipping out of a straw.
Yeah. Like
use your freaking brain.
You only live once, but you want to live as long as you possibly can. And like you said, the best quality of life that you possibly can. Because there's a reason why people retiring at 40 and 50. They want to get out before they, do too much damage to their bodies and they can't play with their grandkids or be there for their wives or whatever. Because, that's not, that ain't worth it, yo.
Yeah.
It ain't worth it.
But Darby Allin did win the match. You have Hangman versus Keith, and then Big Bill came out there to help, and Swerve came out to neutralize Big Bill, and Hangman got
the damn chain.
Yeah, with that chain. Put that chain around his neck and punched him, and then like wrapped the chain around his neck and then like hit him with the, fist full of chain.
Turn him into Little Bill.
Yeah, and then Hangman hit that buckshot lariat for the win. So there you go. So after the match, Swerve entered the ring and then Hangman picked up a mic. He called Brian Keith a dumbass and told him to try to collect that bounty from Joe. He said he's going to take everything from Joe. Swerve said he will come after Joe relentlessly if he is champion. He said it's been a while since he's been AEW champion and said that the fan base wants to see it. He said he's aiming to get back to the top of the mountain. Then Omega music came out. And then Omega music played, and he came out. Now, ever since a couple weeks ago when I was talking about his attire, yeah, my boy Omega been coming out looking like something. I'm proud of him. I just want to say thank you.
They're watching.
Yeah. He had a button-down shirt with some blue jeans, but hey, it's better than basketball shorts and a t-shirt. But he came out dressed like something. So
we're improving.
Appreciate that.
We're improving.
Yeah, just don't come out with the t-shirt and like in basketball shorts. Like,
yeah, nah.
Yeah. So Heyman said it appears the three don't want to be champion. And Omega came out and he said he said why not come out to be part of the three greatest challengers all standing in the ring. He said it feels like all three of them have something to prove. He said he gets a shot at the belt. He can't be an MVP and snapped his fingers to make it happen. He said he has some matches to win first. Hangman said that it appears the three of them won a championship. He said if they cross paths on the way to the title shot, he meant it sincerely when he said may the best man win. He shook hands with Hangman. And then Swerve walked up to Omega with his arm crossed and stood in front of Omega. And then Daniel said he didn't look happy. Swerve, and then Nana left. And then Don Callis music played. And then he suggested Omega face the walk weapon Josh Alexander. So I'm guessing Josh Alexander is going to be the guy that everybody whoop in the Don Callis family.
Yes. He's that guy. He is your Jake Hager. He is your.
Ooh.
It's cold, Tez.
I think he's a better athlete than Jake Hager, but you're right. He's pretty much the bump monkey of the crew.
That's what, give him that stupid purple hat and just come on out with your headpiece and your wrestling singlets and all that. Go ahead and put it on. Come on out here. You look impressive, but you're gonna go down.
Yeah. So Omega told Josh Alexander, "Hey, come on down now. I need to win some matches anyway." And Josh Alexander's about to go down there, and Don Callis pretty much stopped him and told him he couldn't wrestle tonight. And then he told Alexander he had signed tonight. He said if he works for Tony Khan and Don Callis, he'll wrestle tonight. What did you say, Josh? He shouted, and Callis stepped in front of Alexander and said it'll be next week on Dynamite because what I say go. So they're gonna do it next week on Dynamite.
Daddy gets.
Boy, I do said daddy. I was like, you know what? We would not call you Daddy Don Callis. That will not be your gimmick. Nobody in your. I wish I would be in a stable. He was like, so now everybody calls me daddy, and this is where the gimmick ends because I'm no longer in this stable. I'm done.
Sometimes creative freedom is not a good idea for these guys.
It is not. It don't help that Cornette already called him Don Fallis. He just adding to it. He just adding to it. All right.
All right. Excalibur said Tony Khan was listening backstage and he made it official for next week. Kenny Omega versus Josh Alexander. My fault. Josh Brooklyn Brawler Alexander. Renee was backstage with Brody Lee to get comments on Bandito getting the title shot, and Brody said if Bandito won, he'd get the first shot. MJF interpreter Jonathan Cruz told Brody to tell Bandito not to touch him, and Brody said he has Brody then said he has a standby match with him, and then John said he wasn't dressed for a match. Brody smiled as they cut to break, and then Brody King beat Jonathan Cruz in 30 seconds.
They're booking him to be a monster that can't talk, apparently, because he did flub up a lot.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then we're gonna get to the
Taco though.
And then we'll get to the fourth match: the Young Bucks versus the Usos from Walmart versus Jet Speed, and versus Jet Speed, and then versus Mark Davis and Jake Doyle, who was Jake something in TNA. And Davis and Doyle won. They won the bad match. I'm pretty sure this is just a match to get Doyle and Davis into the mix. Built that they built them up as a monster tag team.
Tag team called Double D.
Yeah, I like Jake Doyle. I just wish he would have went to NXT, but it's just me. Or WWE. I think he would have been great over there, but
I
hey
do too.
man, I can't, you know. FTR came out after they held the belts in the faces of Doyle and Davis, and they knocked the belts out of their hands in the brawl ensued. So I guess we're getting that next, which I'm not mad at that either.
It's going to be interesting how FTR handles like two bigger guys like that. I mean, they've been with big guys too, but I mean, like you said, this Jake Doyle, he's a savage, bro. He is a
Telling you,
freaking
man.
savage.
I just
Telling you.
worry anybody that's big in AEW. I worry about you. Like it's just one of those things. I really worry about you because can Tony Khan find a way to mess it up? Of course he can.
Yeah, he doesn't really book big guys that well.
Insert freshly squeezed. Oh no, Jake Doyle just fell victim to Orange Cassidy.
I hope not.
Over it. Man, he beat out other ones. He beat Wardlow. He beat Powerhouse. He beat Brian Cage. You think Doyle gonna be safe? Think about the three names I just said. He beat all of them. 1-on-1. And he didn't cheat. That's the other thing. He didn't cheat.
Mm-hmm. Well, you got Chris Statlander and Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron versus the Triangle of Madness. And Tekla pinned Statlander. So I love how Statlander took the bullet for Willow. Just to add emphasis that she is a babyface character.
Mm-hmm.
But Statlander is, because remember, she was a heel. You know, they changed her like a lot, man. She been healed in the face and a heel in the face. So I guess it's just the, you know, hey, she's a face here.
She was getting that Big Show treatment, boy.
Yeah. But Statlander, so Tekla beat Statlander after she stumped the crap out of her. So do we get Tekla versus Statlander? And also, this is another thing I want to talk about too. Both of these companies, WWE, and AEW, have a big problem right now. And their problem with, especially with the women's division, is they're bigging up their tag divisions and leaving their world title pictures dry. Both of them are doing it. Because look at AEW, Willow, you know, Harley Cameron, Mercedes was in the tag team picture. Tony, she's in the tag team picture. And then look at WWE. Look who all in the tag team picture. Rio, Io, Bailey, Lyra, Oscar, Charlotte. You know, all of them are in the tag team picture, and no one's in the women's world title picture. Look who Jade. Who's Jade going after? Meechin? So it's like, and then Stephanie with Raquel, which is cool, but
Jade and Jordan, no.
Well, yeah, it's not really a picture though, for real. There's not a lot of challengers, so it's like they're both doing it. Like they're beefing up their tag division, but it's killing their single women's division in a way.
Yeah.
So they need to get the away.
Well, I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to intertwine, because if you think about it, a lot of people wanted those WWE women tag team titles for a long time.
Yeah.
So I think what they're trying to do is incorporate all that and still have like the world title like kind of off to the side, but still kind of like double booking, you know. But again, that's not always good for the health of the wrestler either, you know.
Yeah. So this is the next segment I want to talk about. So Renee interviewed Jet Speed backstage. She asked for the response coming up short in their match earlier. She said it was a rocky start. She said it was a rocky start for them in 2026. Speedball said it's been rough. Swerve interrupted him and put his arms around him and said they haven't been able to mix it up yet, but when they do, it will be fireworks. Swerve said he told Tony Khan that night is the future of the business and his time will come. Swerve then left. Heyman walked in and said they might have just lost their chance to win the tag title, but not the trio. He said he told Joe he's taking everything from him, that includes the trios title. He said he talked to Tony Khan and he got a match with Jet Speed on Collision against the Ops to win the trios championships. And they did already book Collision, And the trio titles was lost that night. You know, remember, Powerhouse Hobbs held that belt along with Joe and Shibata, and they lost the belts at Collision. That's going to air Saturday. So I say that to say Powerhouse Hobbs is out. His contract expired midnight last night, yesterday, and it's been told he officially is about to sign with WWE and go to the SmackDown roster, not NXT, SmackDown.
I don't need him on SmackDown.
And I told the name is just they're not just gonna call the name's supposed to be Hobbs.
What kind of character is he gonna have? Is he
I don't know,
have
but it's supposed to be Hobbs.
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 Yeah, that's the name.
Okay, wait. So hear me out. So think about it. Diesel, Sid, Wardlow. He's gonna be regulated to be a bodyguard for somebody.
I like it.
Yeah.
But who would be a bodyguard too? I don't know.
If he go on to SmackDown, Trick Williams.
Ooh, and Trick Williams already big though.
But
I mean, it would be cool to have a bodyguard though.
A disrespectful big dude to have another big dude as a bodyguard. Trick would be stupid enough to do that. You know, I don't want to get my lemon pepper steppers dirty tonight, so I'm gonna let Hobbs go ahead. Go get him, Hobbs. Trick Willie approves.
Okay. So yeah, Hobbs, that's the name.
Well, if he's coming in, if they're keeping him as Hobbs, and he's gonna have a bodyguard type gimmick, who needs a bodyguard right now on SmackDown?
He said Trick, but who you thinking?
Tell you one person needed Cody because Cody been getting the snot beat out of him.
Huh?
Cody he been getting the snot beat out of him by everybody.
I think it could be Cody because nobody's got his back. Everybody's after me. Everybody wanted the title. I can't turn my back, and someone's always challenging me. All my friends turned on me. There's his excuse right there. And he turns into a chicken shit heel.
Yeah. And also, the Rascals has signed. They had a graphic showing that they're coming to AEW soon.
All four of them, too.
All four.
Damn.
Talk about a deal.
Trey Miguel, Zachary Wentz, Wes Lee, and Myron Reed. All four coming.
How you work that out? Like, if you take one of us, you got to take all of us. And they just said, okay. Like, really?
Yeah.
Y'all pulling the radicals?
They're right out of AEW's. They're right up AEW alley as far as the type of wrestlers they are. So yeah.
Yeah, they finna be right up AEW alley in catering too. After about 2-3 weeks. Yeah. Like, it's one thing somebody pointed out earlier.
Or they're gonna be on Collision.
But still.
But I say they should go to I say they should go to Ring of Honor.
I say somebody needs help. What is their style is like Darby Allin's. Who's Darby Allin feuding with? Oh, the Death Riders. He's always being outnumbered.
Yeah, I can see that. Maybe.
Man, they're gonna let Pac and you think they finna take down the Death Riders?
No, but they can pull them off for a little bit.
They definitely outsmoke them. Well, Mina Shafir finna be throwing one on one way.
Oh my god, when Mina Shafir gets her hands on Trey, that dude's gonna be flying into the first row.
Yep.
But so be looking out for Hobbs. And he had a no compete. He didn't have a clause either, so he can go right over if you want to. He don't have like a 90-day. He didn't have that in his contract. So they were also reported he didn't have that in his contract via Fightful.
He better not come out no overalls.
But ladies and gentlemen,
Hobbs.
But we're gonna get to the last match: MJF versus Bandito for the AEW World Title. Great match. Love this match. Loved it. But I mean, we all knew who was winning that match. Is MJF match.
No, of course.
He wasn't losing that match.
What a great match, though. And I was
great.
surprised at a lot of stuff that MJF did. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
You know, and then the timing, they worked so well together. They really did. I was pleasantly surprised.
Hey, man,
like, if you go look at his work at like CMLL, like talking about MJF,
yeah,
like dude know what he's doing, man.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. He like, I just think he's wasting his time at AEW. But
that's why I'm really shocked that WWE really didn't like that bidding war 2024 thing. I'm really shocked that they didn't play into that.
I bet you that. Well,
the amount.
I think the next bidding war, it won't be a bidding war. I think MJF goes to WWE the next time. Won't be a bidding war.
Cause it ain't nothing else he can do in AEW. Yeah. And don't get me wrong, I know like I saw other arguments online, mad at Hobbs for even going to the WWE. But at the same time,
dude's 34 years old. It's time to go.
Yeah, and like MJF has reached the ceiling in AEW. And yeah, he's playing in some movies and stuff, but the level that WWE could take him with his talent, it just exceeds anything Tony Khan can do for him. I don't care how much money he give him.
Yeah,
I mean, facts are facts.
Hobbs took a pay cut. Yeah,
facts are facts. Like, because you're going to get that on the back end because your star power, once your star power gets to that point, you can eat off there for life. Virgil was having autograph signings. Yeah. I don't care who you are. You find all kind of people at cons, people that wrestled in WWE for 1 year, but they were there for 1 year, and everybody, man, what's his name? Chinless, what's his name? James Ellsworth. He's still
he got collected.
Yeah, doing tours and autograph signings and stuff. And look at how small his role was. Yeah. Like once you in the WWE, man, you there.
Rockstar Spud.
Yeah.
Another one.
But he was doing his thing in TNA too.
But yeah, Rockstar Spud. But when he came to WWE, Drake Maverick. Yeah, it was a different story.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, hey, even Rich Swann them, they was on 205 Live holding it down. But it was still 205 Live over TNA.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So and then so after the match, which like I said, we thought was great, MJF got on the microphone and he like, you know, when everybody said you were gonna be a future world champion, I laughed. Then he said, but I'm not laughing now. He like, you know, he said, I see why they're saying that. He said, which is why I got to do this. And he started beating on Bandito with the belt. Yeah. And then Brody King came out and saved him, and MJF ran to the back, and that was the end of Dynamite.
He's about to try to take that mask off. Can't we leave the mask alone, on folks? Y'all leave the mask alone.
Yeah, I'm tired of the same gimmick. Let's try to take the luchador mask off of him.
No, let's just leave the mask alone.
Yeah. When Jericho did it in the 90s, it was innovative, I guess. But
it was different. Because we all know what it means. Like the people who pay attention, we know what it means to a luchador. So out of respect, we can just treat the mask like it's their face for all I care. Leave the mask alone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. AEW Dynamite ratings. Ted, you go first.
I'm gonna give it a 7.
Okay. What about you, Ty?
7.
Same here. We need to be in casino somewhere. All 7s.
Yeah.
Jackpot.
Yeah. All across. I mean, the blocks on the screen.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Last but not least, SmackDown preview for January the 16th, 2026. It will be in the London, UK. And we're going to do the SmackDown preview. Now, we know that we have 4 qualifying matches for the number 1 contendership for the world title. And whoever wins, we have 4 matches. Whoever wins these matches, all 4 men would then go to Saturday Night Main Event in a 4-way match in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Whoever wins that match would then go to the Royal Rumble to face Drew McIntyre, who has the belt right now. So let's go over these matches and let's see who we're predicting. All these matches will be on SmackDown this week. Randy Orton versus The Miz What we got?
The Miz. No,
Yeah,
just
right.
kidding.
Orton.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
yeah, he's playing around clearly. Matt Cardona versus Trick Williams. I got Cardona.
I got Trick Willie.
I got Cardona.
I got Mr. Lemon Pepper Steppers.
Trick. You do too? Okay. Damian Priest versus Solo Sikoa. I got Priest.
I would say Priest as interference from
Y6.
the Y6.
I would say Priest, yeah.
And Sami Zayn versus Ilya Dragunov.
Damn.
Now this was a toughie. I'm
just
Zayn,
waiting
though.
for that match though.
I know. I'm going Zayn, though.
As a fan, I can't lose because I know that match is going to be epic.
Yeah.
Story wise, I got to go with Sammy.
I'm going with Sammy. Yeah, I'm going with Sammy too.
If the Royal Rumble
chop his chest red.
If the Royal Rumble wasn't in Saudi, that would be the hand Dragunov for sure. But because it's in Saudi, and I think I know where they're going with this, I'm going to go with Sami Zayn. And it's going to be in Montreal. Oh, it's going to be in Montreal. Oh, yeah. Sami Zayn. Yeah, Sami Zayn. Saturday Night Main Event is going to be in Canada. Yeah, Sami Zayn winning that match. Point blank, period.
And then it doesn't hurt Ilya Dragunov because he's not really in a story right now.
Yeah.
So if he loses, it progresses, Sammy's thing. But since Ilya has nothing for him right now, he can put on a freaking banger match, and he's good still.
Yep. Yeah. True that. All right. Now, does anybody care about the men's tag titles? We got the Y6 out here, and then we got the MFT feuding with them. Like, what's going on with these titles, man? Are they gonna lose these titles anytime soon? Talking about the Y6, anytime soon. Do the MFTs take it from them?
I think if it would be the MFTs, if anybody, because I don't know though, because once upon a time it seemed like Solo them was coming in, they was about to wreck shop.
Yeah.
And then it's like they kind of cooled their momentum a little bit. Yeah. It's like they heat them up, then they cool them down. So I really don't know.
It depends which of the MFTs are going to be fighting for it.
That part.
That's true. Yeah.
That part.
I got you. Who goes after Julia U.S. title? So we know she got her title back. Who do we see contending for these titles? Do we see Chelsea Green going after her again? Does she have any new challengers? Who do we see going after Julia's U.S. championship?
The only new challengers that was in the division, they ain't hurt. Think about the people, because think about everybody else in the tag division right now. Michin and B-Fab was kind of bouncing in and out of that. They both hurt. And then, Big Mama is the champion right now. So
I think it's Tiffy time.
Tiffy time. I forgot about it. Was she hurt too, though?
She's hurt.
No, she just taking time off.
Well, now she took her time off because she got heartbroken. And she's one of those new age kids that's like, he left me for.
But she already got a new boy. She already got a new dude. From what I've been seeing,
it took her a while to get through that.
It ain't take her that long. Just like it ain't take old boy that long.
I wish I would mess up my bag for a breakup. Are you serious?
I think he playing around. Or you being serious? You can't be serious.
She's the type.
I can see that.
I mean, she probably would though.
He
feeling good. He walking around like I ain't worried about it.
Yeah, he upgraded. I'm sorry, he upgraded.
He just like
Speaking of upgrading, he's supposed to be in the number one contender match against Vikingo this weekend. AAA debuts on Fox and Latin America, so they have a big show coming this weekend. AAA does, and then if you look at the new AAA logo, got the WWE symbol up top. So yeah, but they debut on Fox this weekend. Omos is supposed to be there. Like I said, Vikingo versus El Grande Americano is the main event for the number one contendership for Dom's AAA Mega Championship. So that's happening this weekend.
AAA win that one because of Omos.
Yeah. Will we finally get a real contender to Jade Cargill's championship, and will they be Jordan Grace? Is that we looking at Jordan Grace going out to Jade? That's the new angle we going here on SmackDown.
It's something for her to do.
I like how you said it. Just something for her to do. Do we have Jordan Grace after all them losses she been taking to NXT come up to the main roster and take more losses?
I mean, she could be in like the Drew McIntyre situation where she wins.
Oh, you say she wins? Oh.
In case she wins, but the thing is, her promos suck. She's short, and I mean, her promos are short because you can tell there's no passion in them.
Boy, you ripping her a new one, boy. Her promos suck. She's short.
No, her promos are short. I mean, she's kind of like
she's short too.
I'm like, listen, she could kick my ass. Why lie? You know, but her promos are lacking.
Again, she's another one that's decent in the ring. But I hate to categorize her with Theory. But again,
the character
they're in shape. They're in great shape. They can go if you need them to go. They can put on a decent match. But the character does not make me want to see you do anything. I'm sorry. It just doesn't. With Days Downs, Jordan Grace was called up and she was like, oh yeah, I think I'll come to this show over here. I was like this what we okay. Are we supposed to be excited about this? You see them hyped by everybody else. You see the pomp and circumstance for Trick Williams, Obafemi, Devon Evans, all these other people that's been called up, Jordan Grace. Well, I think I'll come to this show. Yeah. I think I'm gonna like it here.
You remember back in the day when they were on USA Network, one of the things that USA Network always had their tagline, we got characters.
Yeah.
They kind of, with Jordan Grace, TNA didn't have like a training facility for them and all that stuff.
They really didn't.
They didn't have a whole process.
Yeah.
They just got who was coming from the indies, put on awesome wrestling matches, and your character, But that's why we got Abyss. Oh, we don't have Abyss no more. What the fuck?
I hate to steal from Jericho.
We don't have Shark Boy.
I hate to steal from Jericho though, but you still had folks there that you could have learned from the learning tree. Any company because there's vets there. They got vets there that you could ask for advice. You just have to go seek it. And I'm not saying she didn't, but when Jade Cargill says I'm Net B, and then she comes over and she says, "That's right," and you're one of those. That's your rebuttal? Oh boy.
All right. So who would challenge for Carmelo Hayes U.S. Championship next?
I didn't see Shinsuke coming out of nowhere. I think it may be another from out of nowhere challenger.
Tama Tonga.
Ooh.
He was lurking in the background with Alien for a minute.
Yeah.
He was getting his drift on. So I don't know.
That's true.
Every time Alien come out, shake hands with somebody, you see him walking by. Like, yeah.
I want to see Tama Tonga and Ilya duke it out.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
Or Alien and Jacob.
All right. Nia Jackson, Last Legend plans after Liv and Roxanne become the new tag team #1 contenders. What do you think their plans are? Do they feud with Charlotte and Alexa? Do they get involved with Julia's mess? Remember, Last Legend got involved with that Julia match. I know it's for Alexa Bliss, but I think do we see them Lash and Nia go after Charlotte and Alexa? Because now that Liv and Roxanne are the #1 contenders, that's already that's covered right now. So I'm guessing you're gonna see Io and Rhea feud with the Judgment Day. So where do they leave Lash and Nia? Do they just feud with Charlotte and Alexa? It's looking that way, right?
I can't see. I mean, that's a team right there. That's a powerhouse team right there.
Yeah.
I see tag team titles in their future.
Yeah, but I'm talking about for right now though, because
for right now they're probably going to go after Bliss and Charlotte.
Yeah.
I mean that makes sense, and that'll give them a high profile feud. considering. I mean, I'm treating Nia like she ain't been there before, but for Lash, it'll give Lash a good look. I mean, because they gave her a good look in the doggone War Games.
They did.
So
they did.
They're obviously high on her.
Yeah. All right, and last but not least, Drew McIntyre is the new champion, thanks to Jacob Fatu. You know, the 3 stages of hell match. You know, Jacob comes in, attacks Drew. Cody has a problem with that. He attacks Cody, and while him and Cody are fighting each other, Drew slips out and wins the belt. So my question is, Drew's the champion, thanks to Jacob Fatu. Would Jacob Fatu, would he say anything? And then Cody Rhodes, what would his feelings be like? What would his mood be like?
Sure, he coming for Jacob.
Cody's
I can see it right now. He gonna come straight out there, no pomp and circumstance. They gonna be like, adrenaline. By the time he get to In My Soul, he gonna be in the ring. Like, dang, Cody, you ran. Jacob Fatu, get out here. Jacob gonna come out there.
So is that we going Jacob Fatu versus Cody for the next feud?
Yeah, I think that's going to be a long-running feud, and that could open up possibilities for other people to either come in or return.
Yeah.
Bloodline people. I'm just saying.
Rumor has it. Oh, I love rumors. But rumor has it that Roman Reigns is supposed to come back and beat Drew for that belt. And it's supposed to be Roman versus Cody 3 at Mania this year.
Oh my goodness.
That's the rumor.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but I'm hearing Drew's not supposed to hold that belt. He's not supposed to hold that belt going into Mania. They want that belt back on Roman Reigns.
What would make sense would be Drew drops the title to Sami Zayn at the Royal Rumble. Mm-hmm. Sami Zayn loses it to somebody at WrestleMania. It's probably not going to be Roman Reigns because Roman Reigns, I mean, he's still a part-timer. We already went through, 4 years? He was champion for 4 years?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't think we want to do that again.
I can see if that's true, right? If we get Cody going, if we get Roman beating Drew, and then they do Roman versus Cody 3. Remember, the Royal Rumble winner don't have to just stay to SmackDown. If Sami Zayn win, he go to Raw and challenge for that belt. I can see Sami Zayn versus Punk at Mania. I can see Cody Rhodes versus Reigns Part 3. Because what's going on here is, number one, the ticket sales for Mania is not doing all that well.
I wonder why.
It's not doing all that well right now. So Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns 3 could be the big selling point. Now, depends how we get there, and then you do Sami Zayn versus Punk. But this is why I'm kind of skeptical on Sami Zayn. And I just thought about it. They're having WrestleMania next year in Saudi Arabia, right?
Mm-hmm.
They can have Sami Zayn win WrestleMania there. It's one of their own that they love. Big moment up there in Saudi Arabia, so I can see Sami Zayn winning, the championship there.
The mental treatment.
Yeah, what's one more year?
Now according to his, Zayn's got to be in the title picture for an entire year.
Yeah,
and according to his son, Dad, you got to stop failing.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean,
I can see Sami Zayn going to Mania this year and losing the Punk. Is what I'm saying.
Boy, that promo he cut on SmackDown will get that much worse. He's like, man. Dad, they've got these. Where's yours? Like, oh,
hey, boy, mind your business. So I was telling my son.
I mean, that's the only title he needs for the Grand Slam, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. But I could see them making a story out of Sami Zayn trying to win that belt and then him finally winning in Saudi. I'm telling you.
No, I mean,
I can see that. So
I mean, I want to see him get it at least one time. Get that one at least one time. So I'm gonna be mad at it.
Hopefully, they're not gonna do Rhodes versus Reigns 3, but I'm having a feeling that's what they want. That's what they want to do. But hey, plans change. Everything can change. Ty says all the time, it's WWE where anything
can happen.
So
just make it make sense. That's it. Make it make sense.
But that was our SmackDown preview, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the end of our show. We on here almost 2 hours with y'all. We appreciate it. It's been a good week of wrestling. And we hope to see y'all on TikTok Sunday, 8 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be talking the TNA Impact show. So that'd be new that we're talking about. We'll talk about the Impact show, SmackDown, and Collision. And we'll even throw in some AAA in there too. Try to watch that and see how that goes. Their first show on Fox in Latin America. Yeah, so it'll be this Saturday. So big week of wrestling, big weekend of wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
So we hope to see y'all. We'll talk about that on TikTok. I give y'all my top 8 like I do every week. Wrestling news, all that good stuff, and y'all can ask us questions. But we'll see y'all later. Had a good time. Anything I want to say before we go?
Share.
Yeah, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. We are 2 subscribers away from 100. So we about there.
We getting there. Yo, y'all keep supporting, man. Keep supporting, because at the end of the day, we want this thing to grow. That's the main thing. We gonna bring the heat. As you look on our thing, Ty got his own show now. Like, we are gonna bring the heat. We're gonna bring the content. We giving you a reason to stick around. Stick around, grow. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Let's go.
Yeah, we appreciate it. But as always, I'm still cool, Ty Shays, Tez, and we